Hey, how you doing? So, just got my gym up and running, Horse Barbell. I was lifting my living room up until this point. Been stockpiling equipment for the past year and a half, almost 2 years. Been storing it all in my dad's garage. And last Wednesday, November 1st, we just opened, and here is a video of me walking you through the place. So, as you saw, we have a key card entry. You can also get in using an app on your phone. It's a 24/7 access gym. I'm usually here from anywhere from like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. And on the weekends, my hours vary from like 7 a.m. till, I don't know, 4, even sometimes 7 p.m. then as well. Got nothing else to do, so I like to hang out here a lot. So yeah, let's walk through the place. So as soon as we enter the door, my black trash bag, because I have nowhere else to put it at the moment. Yeah, so if you have trash, that's where it's going to go. I've got all of your boards for board press and benching, 1 through 5 boards. If you need more than a 5 board, I don't know, just combined boards. I doubt you would. So right here to the left of the door is the Rogue combo rack. Pretty nice setup. I've got plenty of bars here as well. Got a couple ISF bars. These things are great. Knurling on there is like a razors. You'll never slip on these things. But yeah, you can squat and bench in this thing. It's fantastic. The pad's great. Got a bench bar there from Texas Power Bars. So as we walk through, a little over 1,000 pounds of calibrated plates. Got a little chart here for the conversion from calibrated to pounds. Pretty useful because I don't really bother doing the math in my head with these things. I'd rather use a chart. Next to that, we got the Arsenal Strength Monolift. This thing is fantastic. It's got band peg attachments. It's in pristine condition. It's a great piece. I use it quite often. Texas squat bar on here. This thing's pretty nice as well. Got a box back there for box squats. Some mats to add to the box to adjust the height. Got a bucket of chains. I think right now, currently, I've got about 150 pounds of chain. Hoping to increase that soon. I just gotta find some chains online. Bucket of clips right next to that. Got kind of like a miscellaneous pegboard here. It's got bands, chain straps, some slingshots, belts, scale, knee wraps, just random stuff. Got the the Rogue RM4. It's the 3x3 uprights that Rogue sells. It's a pretty good power rack. Got a Sorinex hip thruster. Do hip thrust, single leg squats on here. It's pretty useful. My office, it's just a little small corner that I shove myself into during the day because there's nowhere else for me to stand. Yeah, so that's my spot. Got dumbbells, 10 through 100. Hoping to increase that, but similar to the chains, it's kind of one of those things where it's really hard to find, and I really don't want to spend $250 a pound on heavy dumbbells. It's just an insane price. Got some rep benches here. This is the 4100 here, and then I've got another one. It's a 5200. I'll show you that in a second. I've got the record board up here. Got some names on it already. Hoping to fill this up in the future. Currently, I'm allowing people to put their numbers up there if they've competed and their numbers are recorded on Open Powerlifting, or if they have a video of them competing at a meet that I can verify. Don't want gym lifts up here. I might let a couple slide for the strongman lifts of the yoke log and 18-inch dump deadlift. but I would need to see videos of those to verify them. Got attachments for the cable machine here. It's got 4 stacks, low row, lat pull downs. This right side is for triceps, and this left side is kind of just a general purpose. It moves up and down. You can do all sorts of stuff on it. The low row and lat pull downs go up to 316 pounds, so decently heavy. And then we got the other ones that go up to 264. I highly doubt anyone's going to be using this full stack on the general purpose of the tricep push downs, but you never know. So a rugged power rack. This is the first one that I've ever bought as far as gym equipment goes. It's the one I used in my living room in my past 2 apartments, and it's a great rack. I mean, this thing's sturdy as hell. Got a bunch of plates over here. These are kind of just like the miscellaneous plates, like the, every gym's got these, just the random, like, I don't know, hex plates, different size 45s that don't really go together. Got a, shit ton of those. Got some mono hooks. Those are fantastic for benching, especially if you're benching solo. Definitely a shoulder saver. And you can squat with them too. I've squatted with them a ton of times. They're pretty good. Some specialty bars here. Got a American Gamer bar. Got a multi-grip bar. Oh, and here's the newest version of their 5200. This thing is beautiful. Feels great. The padding's perfect. Got a nice luxury knurled handle down here. It can even go decline as well, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, that's why I kind of wanted it. I wanted a bench that can go decline, and this is the one. Great piece. Got the stones here, and 1 sandbag so far. I've got a bunch of empty ones that I gotta figure out, what weights I want, and they gotta be filled. But so I got 1 there. I think it's like 150. I still gotta bring a scale in to weigh them. And I've got Slater stones here. I bought all of his molds, so I've got pretty much all of them except the, the heaviest one? I think it was a 411. So I've got all the way from an 8-inch stone to a 22. The 22's 345 pounds, pretty big. This stone platform I built myself. I've had to make plenty of adjustments to it over the past couple weeks. It's kind of a trial and error thing. It's the first one I ever built. So, when something breaks, then I got to fix it. And now I know for next time how to build one properly. It's pretty sturdy. So I've got, in each upright, I've got 2 4x4s. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 back there, 1 here, 1 here. So essentially, I've got 12 4x4s holding up this damn thing. And then on top of the 4x4s, I've got a 6x6 in the front and a 6x6 in the back. I've got slabs of wood here. What are these? These 6 inches long and like, I don't know, 2x6s pretty much. I've got 2x6s cut up here that run, what do you call it? They go this way, to add support. I've got a shit ton of them right there on top of the 6x6s. 2 sheets of pretty solid high-grade plywood, some rubber mats, and you can't see it, but underneath on the underside here, I've got another piece of wood running this way to provide even more support. Rubber backing here, 2 sheets of plywood for a backer. These are screwed in with structural screws, about 8-inch structural screws. I've got some foam on the back here because I've already had someone crack the drywall, so I'm hoping to prevent that with the foam. Like I said, trial and error. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I haven't had anyone try it yet with the foam on there. I should probably cut circles into this too. My buddy John Mulhall, he suggested that so the stones have somewhere to go so they don't keep smacking the back of the wall. So that's probably the next step on this platform here. But, I mean, the way it's built, I mean, I don't see how anyone could break this fucking thing at the moment. It's sturdy. So, a couple deadlift platforms. This one here, my buddy John Mulhall, he's letting me borrow it for the gym. Nice guy. He's got a couple things like that deadlift jack. He's letting me borrow, and that sled up there as well. So great guy. Got this deadlift platform that I built. It's got 3 sheets of plywood, and horse stall mats on top with Titan band pegs screwed into it. So they're pretty sturdy. They're not going anywhere. Texas deadlift bar, ISF deadlift bar. I actually like it more than a Texas deadlift bar because the grip is a lot better. But the whip on the Texas one is pretty good. So, give and take. And then just like a pile of stuff over here that, like strongman implements and just cardio and bars and all that kind of thing. So, farmer's handles. My buddy Joe Burak made these. He's also let me borrow these for the gym. And I got a Rep Oculus yoke. This thing is fantastic. It's just an amazing yoke. And a bunch of bar holders here. Got some camber bars, SSB. Got 3 different axle bars, knurled, unknurled, and a shorty, Duffalo bar. I think that's it for right there. Training bar in the back, a wooden one, just so I can show people how to do the correct technique without using a real bar. It comes in handy. Got 5-inch pulling blocks. I made these a couple weeks ago. They're holding up so far. How I made them was I had a bunch of excess 2x4s from just various projects, and I screwed them all together one at a time, and then screwed them into this plywood and then put some rubber on it. So far they're holding up. They haven't come apart yet. Probably should have glued them, but hindsight's 20/20, whatever. Got a Husafell stone. It's actually my buddy Joe's as well. He let me borrow it. Got I believe this is a homemade circus dumbbell. It can be loaded up to 200 pounds. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. It's about half full right now. I wasn't sure what a good weight would be. 200 seems like quite a bit. Not many people will probably be able to even lift that. So I don't know. I might leave it just half full and go from there. A couple kegs currently empty. Still got to fill those. I got 2 more at my parents' house as well. Just couldn't grab them in the initial move because they were too heavy and there wasn't enough room. So Gronk Fitness sled. Got this thing for $75 in the marketplace. Pretty sweet sled. For some reason, they sell it for like $400 and something on his website, which is an absolute ripoff. Never in my life would I spend $400 on a sled. It's just ridiculous. I used a tire attached to a rope for the longest time, and I still have it. It's still in the back of my truck right now, actually. That's just as good. Titan silencer pads. These are pretty good. They're honestly made pretty well for Titan equipment. I believe Titan's starting to up their game because a lot of their stuff's looking and feeling a lot better. And then there's just miscellaneous junk up there. So we at the center of the gym here. I've got the West Side Barbell Athletic Training Platform, aka the best belt squat ever been made. It's got adjustable safeties, so you can do rack pulls on it. When I get a rack pull bar, I don't have a rack pull bar yet, so no rack pulls. I don't want any of my good bars bent. I got to get a shitty one first so we can designate that as a rack pull bar. Rogue adjustable belt here. Thing's pretty good. I opted for that one over Spud Ink belt because through my limited research, I saw that Spud Ink belts, you had to pick a size, like small, medium, large, and if I just got like a medium or something, or if I just got one size, then some people might not be able to use it. And I'm not buying 3. I'm not spending $150. So that one is the best one, in my opinion. Logs here, 8-inch, 12-inch. 10-inch is not here yet. Not sure when I'll pick that up. Hopefully soon. Bunch of plates here. These York comp collars, 2.5 kgs. I actually use those a lot. They're pretty good. West Side reverse hyper. It's got this leg roller adapter. I'm still unsure how I feel about this yet. It tends to ride up your legs when you use it. I've got another one. I just haven't put it on yet to test it out, but do that eventually. And then old school Elite FTS GHD, the biggest GHD that's probably ever been built. This thing is a tank. It's all fully welded together except like a couple pieces. Like this piece can be taken off and the pad. That's it. Everything else is all one big piece. So moving this in through this single door, along with a lot of other stuff, was a real pain in the ass. But it's pretty sweet. I like it. It's kind of just, I don't know. It's like a showpiece, you could say. It's just so large. And I don't want to say intimidating, but it's just a lot. So yeah, that's everything so far. Hopefully in the future, if we get enough members, be able to expand to a larger location so I can acquire more equipment and just have a bigger space. Well, yeah, I mean, for what I've got here, 1,200 square feet, it's good stuff. All right, see you guys.